The Chicago Bears end their season with a loss to the Minnesota Vikings, 31-17. Let's talk about it. What is going on, y'all? Faiz Sports Talk back at it with another video. And finally, we have made it to the end, and the misery is over, folks. The Chicago Bears 2021-2022 NFL season is officially a wrap. They finished 6-11 on the season, worse than any one of us would have thought. Even with the gruesome schedule, 6 wins was just about the worst case scenario, and it happened here. So let's talk about, obviously, the game today, and then talk about kind of the offseason and what we can look forward to. So in terms of the game, folks, 31-17 against the Vikings, it really looked like the Bears had a shot to win this game. They were leading in this game at certain points, and then the wheels just fell off. All right, and Andy Dalton turned into the beige water pistol and just kept throwing interceptions off his back foot. We're getting pick sixes out here, and apparently, you know, the Bears coaching staff, Matt Nagy, Bill Lazor, and everybody on the offense just keeps forgetting that David Montgomery's on this roster. They just ignore him, right? Multiple fourth and short situations, fourth and goal situations, and they elect to pass instead of just put the ball in David Montgomery's belly and let him get the yardage. So it, confuses me. Hopefully the new coaching staff that's going to be coming in knows that David Montgomery's on the roster and you're allowed to use him on short situations, goal-to-go situations, fourth and short situations. Hopefully they do. Hopefully do. Because apparently this coaching staff doesn't, or they just flat out hate him. Because I had no issues going for it on fourth down. The season's over, for crying out loud. Just go for it, right? What's the point of settling for field goals or punting? But at least don't be dumb about it, right? At least run the football with your best offensive player today. So just makes no sense at all. But the Bears lose in this one. Andy Dalton had 2 interceptions, and David Montgomery, again, like I said, did not get the ball enough. A couple of bright spots, though. Darnell Mooney did cross over 1,000 yards on the year, 12 catches for 126 yards. Fantastic season for him. One of the only bright spots on the team, really, this season was Darnell Mooney, and he's shaping out to, be a very good receiver, so you like to see that. Allen Robinson ends the season just like how he started it, playing like absolute trash, 2 catches, I think, for 22 yards. I think he played his last game as a Chicago Bear, and I'm okay with that because the A-Rob we got this season was a shell of his former self, and I'm ready to move on from him. Cole Kmet was decent in this one as well, and then we had a couple other guys, again, put up numbers here. But for the most part, folks, we know the important thing is what's happening next, right? We know the core of the team. We know the main guys on the team moving forward in terms of the young guys, right? I don't need to list them all out, but Fields, Mooney, Monty, Roquan, Jalen, guys like that. But what happens with the coaching staff and the front office, right? We know Matt Nagy's gone. He is going to be informed of his fate. He should have been informed right after the game, but they'll probably meet tomorrow morning and inform him of his fate. So he's out of here. We know that. Ryan Pace, it's question mark. Again, there's rumors and reports I've seen that the Bears would keep him, and I've seen ones that saying that they won't keep him. I've told you this multiple times. I believe he'll be reassigned within the organization, and the GM spot will be open so that the GM can bring in his new coach. So I believe that happens. So we'll know about that very soon. I do want to say, though, Sean Desai, the defense coordinator this year, I'm fairly impressed with what he's done the past couple of weeks, and I'd love for the new coaching staff to keep him because the defense for the Bears has been rejuvenated. So I wouldn't mind that. Again, a couple of people on the coaching staff maybe you can keep, but for the most part, now the coaching search begins. Now the potential GM search begins. The biggest answer we need is Ryan Pace staying or not? We'll find that out tomorrow, I believe, folks, in the morning when the Bears meet. It is Black Monday, which is January 10th. All right, that is Black Monday for a reason. You're going to get a lot of head coach firings, so keep a lookout for that. Obviously, I'm going to come on and give you guys a video breaking down, the news. We know, Nagy's gone, but more importantly, I want to know what happens to Pace, because if Pace stays, changes the entire complexion of the coaching hires that we could look at. If Pace is gone, the pool completely opens up. It'll be interesting to see. But folks, I'm just glad the season's over at this point because it was miserable at the end. I just wanted to see Justin Fields play. We couldn't even get to see that. And yeah, what a way for Matt Nagy to go out the way he did with a loss. All right, so let me know what you guys think. Leave a comment down below. Thoughts on the overall season. I'll come out with a bunch of end of the season videos. Give me some ideas as well if you guys have some. As always, thanks for watching.